Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to Des Reacts, and today I have an Angelina Jordan reaction video for you. And I made a promise back in 2022, like that long time ago, that I made a promise that my first Angelina Jordan video of 2023 would be I'd Rather Go Blind. So here it is, and I am looking forward to this. This was one that I've been listening to a lot of her music videos that she's done that have been incredible, but I don't know. I was listening to the Christmas ones, which were nice, but I'm not really a big fan of Christmas music in general. So, as much as I enjoy the singing them, I couldn't wait to get back to these ones. And a lot of people requested I'd rather go blind after I put a spell on you. So, I made the promise that I would do this. I'm trying to rack my brains of this song because one part of my brain is saying, you know this song, you know it. And then the other part saying, what are you going on about? No, you don't. Shut up. So yeah, I'm having a conversation in my own head. I don't have a split personality. Well, not in this situation, I don't. In general, I do. But yeah, I'm just going to press play and listen. But guys, listen, I hope you all had a nice Christmas and a happy new year. I hope you're not all too hungover and just sitting there thinking, please, just stop talking, my head. That's the hope, but you probably are. I don't drink anymore, so I'm alright. I'm fine. I'm chirpy. But yeah, let's go. I hope you enjoy this. I hope I enjoy this. I hope I remember what the song is.
Something told me it was alright when I saw you in her jacket. Something deep down in my soul said, "Cry, girl." When I saw you in the girl walking around.
Okay, so first of all, I remember the song. I know the song, so that's not in question. One thing that I will say though, and this is the thing that I've reacted to quite a few different artists that before I started this channel I didn't know, and like this month I'm doing a whole lot of new artists that I haven't reacted to yet, and like I get asked the question a lot that like one of my favorites, and Angelina Jordan is always near the very top for the simple fact is that like if you listen to her, there's no one around, not that I know of anyway, that I listen to a lot of radio and things like that. When it comes to like Amazon Music and that on my playlist, I'm very stubborn in the sense that I've got music from the 90s and the early noughties, but I've not got a lot of current music that I'll hear a song somewhere. It could be on a TV show or it could be like on a talent show or something, and then that song will be in my head, and then that'll end up on my playlist. But I'm very stubborn with music. But yeah, my wife listens to a lot of radio. She has a lot of music channels and everything on, and I've not heard anybody sound like Angelina Jordan for a very long time. And this, don't get me wrong, this is not a comparison. This is in no way comparing them or saying they're alike or anything. I thought the same thing with Amy Winehouse. And that's the thing. When Amy Winehouse came out and like I heard Valerie and Rehab and Back to Black, the same thought was then that like even though at the time when they first came out I wasn't a big fan of Amy Winehouse and I didn't really listen to her, it was still the same. Like, there's no one around that sounds like her. And it's the same for Angelina Jordan. And I think when it is the case that she finishes school and she comes into the music world, it doesn't matter what genre she goes for, she's going to have that distinct sound where she doesn't sound like anybody else. She's unique in that sound. And that is one thing. That is why I've enjoyed I've enjoyed watching her like her videos so much and reacting to her videos because there's no one else that sounds like her. I react to like there's a lot of Filipino artists and things like that, and the majority of them are all powerhouses where they don't sound alike, but they're very similar in the way they sing in their style. And like if you've got five of them in a row and they all sung like the same Mariah Carey song or Whitney Houston song, they'll all have distinctive sounds, but they'll all sing it in the same way. And she just does it in a way where like it comes away from I don't know. I'm rambling on. I'm confusing myself. She's unique, basically. That's why I've enjoyed reacting to her so much, because she is unique. And even if it is a song that, like, I've reacted to songs of hers before, and I said that the cover of it was more like the artist's original song than some of the other ones that she's done where she's made it her own. But in every single one, she's unique. She has that unique voice, and I think that's what I've enjoyed so much when it comes to listening to her.
I would, I would rather go blind than to see you walk away from me, child. So you see, I love you so much that I don't want to watch you leave me, baby. Most of all, I just don't wanna be free. I was just sitting alone, baby. Have your kisses and your warm embrace. When the reflection in that glass that I had on my lips now, baby, revealed the tears that was on my face. And baby, I'd rather go blind.
Ironically, that I got told in a comment. Sorry, I've paused this for 20 seconds to go. I'm going to go back because that was brilliant. I got told in a comment a little while ago that even though she doesn't do it in the majority of her songs, when she wants to, she can belt. And I won't lie, I read that comment and I was like, okay, well, it's easy enough saying that, but until I see it with my own eyes, now I'm witnessing it. That it didn't take long to witness it, but now I'm witnessing it, that she can belt and it sounds incredible.
Was on my face. And baby, I'd rather go blind. And baby, I'd rather go blind. I would rather go blind, boy.
Incredible. I love that. To be honest, I've not heard this song a lot. I think I've heard this song more on TV adverts and things like that than I have anywhere else. This was actually really good. This was brilliant. I'm not gonna lie. This is one of my favourites, and it's the case that I don't. It's not that I don't know the song very well, because I do. It's just that it's not a song that I choose to listen to very often. And yeah, sorry, I'm gonna mute the mic for a second. I've had this lingering cough now since the beginning of December, and it just won't go. It comes back and forth at times, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this. This was one of my favourite performances from her so far. And for me, it is just a case that, like, I've seen the productions in the studio, I've seen the productions in the shops and things like that, and they've been good. And the concerts in Norway and that have been good. But a sofa, a mic, and a pair of headphones, good to go, honestly. And it's just where she shines. It's just her, the camera, and a microphone, and done. But yeah, I've said it before. If you've seen me on the channel before, you'll know that if I enjoy a performance, I'm gonna say the same thing after. As soon as I press stop recording, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play this song again while I'm looking for my next video to do. This was honestly for the people that suggested this. Nice suggestion, nice choice. This was a really good one to start the new year with. And I don't know, I was having a conversation about the other day with my mum, because like she's done a couple of songs that my mum likes. The Christina Aguilera one, which was Hurt, which like my mum's actually got as her ringtone, and then she also done the Patsy Cline one, Crazy. and like my mum enjoyed both of them. But I was talking to her and like, because she was asking about the channel, and she was asking about like how the subscribers have grown as quickly as they have, because I wasn't expecting to be like over 4,000 now. That I wasn't expecting to be there, and it could be now that this is like a little bit in advance. It could easily be more than that. But like I said to her, like one of the biggest reasons is through Angelina Jordan. And then she was like, "Who's that?" And I said, "I showed you the video with the Christina Aguilera and the Patsy Cline one and that." And like she said something there, and it hit the nail right on the head. And like she said that like when she was listening to the Patsy Cline one, she didn't say it, but when she was listening to the Christina Aguilera one, which my nan wouldn't have known, my nan's died, like been gone now for near enough 10 years, but she said your nan would have loved her, like she's like your nan would have loved listening to her sing, and it got me thinking that like she's still too young now to be like put out into the world of music. She needs to finish school. But is it the case that because it's like if you look at the music industry today, the music industry basically sells on sex. That it's the case that if you're not flashing something, then you're not going to sell. If you're not doing this and doing that, you're not going to sell. And obviously it is the case for different genres of music, it has different things. And like, but I just think that like, will the younger generation appreciate her? Because when she comes on like when she bursts onto the music scene, like would they appreciate her for her voice? Or is it the case that she's going to have to try and sell herself like all of the other artists are today? And which is why I don't listen to a lot of current music today, because it's almost as if like sex has to be there, or that appeal has to be there to sell a record, when it doesn't, because it's the voice that does it. But you've got to sell these records through billboards and through adverts and music videos and things like that. But yeah, it's a different kind of world. That's why I like old fashioned music. I say old fashioned, but I can't really say old fashioned. But I prefer music that was released before I was even born, and even down to like the decades that I was born in. Take me back to the likes of like Stevie Wonder and even the likes of Aretha Franklin, where all it was like put them on a stage and give them a microphone. Like Lionel Richie, Kenny Rogers, and even like down to Elvis Presley. I've got this. I'm growing this appreciation now for Elvis Presley. That I've been reacting to him a lot more on the channel, and even down to like I watched the new Elvis movie that came out last year, and like I'm just building up a new appreciation for Elvis as well that hasn't been there, because of, if you've seen the story with my dad, and he's a massive Elvis fan. But yeah, it's I don't know. I'm just hoping that when she does finally release her music, that she doesn't have to follow in the same trend as the current young crop of musicians, if that makes sense. But I've been rambling on long enough. I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for the suggestions. I really enjoyed this. One more thing on Angelina Jordan. This month I'm going to be doing more of her original songs. So it's going to be Seventh Heaven, Million Miles. There was other ones. I feel like my brain's gone blank. I've just enjoyed this one too much. But yeah, I think that the first four are coming on the channel this month, and then I'm going to be doing a lot more after that. But guys, listen, I'm rambling on. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you had a lovely new year. I hope you're looking forward to 2023. I certainly am. You can expect to see a lot more Angelina Jordan and a lot more reactions from different artists on the channel. But until then, thank you all for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.